my legs. Anyways, hello collective. It's your girl Brown Sugar. You should already know. I'm here to provide you a message. Let me make sure them lips ain't chat first. Excuse me for a moment. You already know how I gotta do. Oh yeah, that's a nice layering there. But hello collective, it is good to see you as always. It's your girl Brown Sugar and the bonnet is on, which means either I'm about to go to bed or I just woke up. Yeah. If you guessed that it's about to be bedtime, you're completely correct. Okay, so this is the nightly live. I'ma still call it the nightly live, even though I don't go live every night. So welcome to the nightly live. Okay, if you're watching this back, welcome to the replay of the nightly live. Get a little sip of that water. Anyways, collective, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me in this space. Like I said, this reading is about to be a collective reading. Therefore, it is the best if you would just bring your discernment in here with you. Come knowing what you are going through. Therefore, you will know exactly what to take with you and what to leave here, because you will know what resonates and what doesn't resonate with you. On this channel, I read exactly as it comes out. I play it as it lies. So I really need you to come in with your discernment, okay? And I want to go ahead and give thanks to the Most High and my spirit team of angels, ancestors, and ascended masters alike, okay, who assist me in helping me help y'all and in my daily life altogether, okay? For this specific nightly live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. I'm going to pull 2 or 3 energies from this deck. Thank you for that thumbs up. I'm going to pull 2 or 3 energies from this here deck, and then we're going to see what it is, and then we will read these at the end of the reading to see how they related to the reading at the end. But after I pull a couple of these Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards, then I'm going to go into some vibes to get the vibes for the reading. And then I am going to get the tarot message, okay? And then after that, if advice is warranted, I'm going to throw out that advice. If intentions are warranted, I'm going to throw out some intentions. And then lastly, I will read the book on the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Okay, so let's get into it. Most High Angels and beautiful ancestors, what is the message for this collective here? Or what is the wisdom that we will read at the end? I'm shooting for 2 or 3 of these. I don't want to read 3 from the book, but whatever comes out, you know. Like I said, I'll be playing it as it lies. So we only got 1 so far. I'm going to go through one more time to see if I can get another one. If not, we only got 1. And the one that came out is the Bard. Music, poetry, myth, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. So, and the stag on the bottom and the hawk is what came out. Okay, so we got the Bard and we got the hawk. And it's funny because every time I pull this deck out on this channel and I pull it out for the live, I always get the Bard. I always get the Bard. So y'all must be into music. Mind you, I was just playing music before I got on live. So the Bard talks about music, poetry, myth, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. Meanwhile, the hawk talks about omens and messages. Okay, so this might be hitting on with me and one of my valued supporters and friends, Rachel, be talking about getting messages through music. Okay, so some people need to be, possibly you need to pay attention to what it is you're listening to, because there might be messages for you there. Okay, let's get into it. What did I say I was gonna do next? Oh yeah, the vibes. So we're gonna get the vibes around this reading real quick like. All right, Most High Angels and beautiful ancestors, ascended masters alike, please let me know the vibes of this reading. What vibes am I about to walk across? You know, what are we really about to get into here? You know, paint me a little picture. What's the vibes looking like? What is the vibes? so glad I can use my vibe deck again, because I'm telling you, for a while, for about a couple of months, my vibe deck was messed up because it was missing a card. And I didn't even know it was missing a card until my mom was like, I think you need this. And I looked at the card and I was like, oh, dang. Okay, so we got exhausted, boundaries, and running. Exhausted, boundaries, and running. Exhausted says burned out, burdened, empty. Boundary says disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself. And running says escape, denial, and excuses. Okay, so somebody could be running away from setting a boundary. Somebody could not be setting a boundary where they need to, and somebody could even be getting messages through music about setting boundaries. But somebody here is scared to set the boundary. It's like, well, I feel like somebody doesn't have a problem setting a boundary. I feel like somebody might have a problem telling a person that they're setting a boundary with them. Like, I feel like somebody don't mind setting the boundary, but I feel like somebody is like maybe having trouble with actually telling somebody that there's a boundary set. I feel like somebody would rather just run away than to actually tell somebody that they set a boundary with them or something like that. Let's see. We're about to get into the tarot message portion of it. So if anything resonated, I encourage you to sit on down. We about to get into it. I'm good for a good deep digging, so I'm gonna dig deep, you know. Oh, I ain't ready. We got the Empress and the Hanged Man. The Empress and the Hanged Man. I'm not gonna take it because I wasn't focused or putting any intentions out, but this could be important though, so keep it in mind. Empress and the Hanged Man. So the Empress essentially talks about somebody who is extremely well-rounded. Okay, it talks about somebody who is all the queens in the upright, or kings if you're a guy and you're the emperor. But the Queen of Pentacles, right, is going to talk about somebody who is resourceful, somebody who's a provider, somebody who is very down to earth. Okay, somebody who is very prosperous as well. The Queen of Wands aspect of the Empress is going to talk about somebody who is fierce, fiery, very passionate, stands on business when it comes to actions, so very good looking, very feisty as well. Okay, then the Queen of Swords is going to talk about somebody who doesn't mind saying what they need to say, especially when it comes to the truth or cutting people off or setting boundaries like we talked about previously. And then you also have the Queen of Cups, somebody who pours into themselves when it comes to love, somebody who is not lacking in love. Okay, because somebody realizes, you know, to pour into themselves first. That's the Empress's energy. Therefore, it's a well-rounded energy. It's like the whole package, essentially. Then we got the Lovers when I cut it. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm ready. All right, Most High Angels, Ancestors, for the beautiful collective. What is this energy doing out here? Okay, what are we talking about here? Let's get into this message. King of Swords. So King of Swords talks about, oh, this could talk about exactly what I said. That somebody might not have trouble drawing a boundary with someone, but somebody might have trouble saying to somebody that this boundary is here. Like, it's not that somebody has problems with distancing themselves from someone. I think that somebody might have problems with distancing themselves and telling this person why they are distancing themselves. Like, I feel like somebody is more comfortable with running off without saying anything rather than just saying what's up here. And somebody could need this King of Swords, or somebody could be extremely well off at telling somebody what's up. Okay, why is this King of Swords here for the lovely collective tonight? What's the King of Swords? Five of Swords. Oh, somebody don't want to fight. Oh, so you probably have already had to stand your ground to this person before. Okay, maybe you did say what you needed to say, but it just kind of was like, that could be why this exhausted energy is out here. Somebody could be tired of fighting and going back and forth with someone. Okay, Five of Swords be talking about saying nasty things to each other. This person probably already has hurt your feelings with nasty words, and vice versa. You probably not hurt their feelings with nasty words. And look, look who fighting. The Queen and the King of Swords. I cannot make it up. The Queen and the King of Swords have bickered before. All right, so it's kind of giving that maybe this is why somebody will rather run than say it again, because maybe you have said it to this person already. All right, but maybe you know that if you tell this person why, they're gonna always have something else to say. You know what I did, right? No, Luke, I don't know what you did. All right, so what's the King of Swords with the Five of Swords for the lovely collective? Death. Oh, yeah, I told you this situation is to end. But somebody here, you know, after a big fight, maybe there was a big blowout when it comes to this connection, and somebody decided just to dead it instead. Anything you make off this read and I get 10%. Look. I'm not playing. Look, my moderator is not here. Therefore, if you be saying some BS in this read, quiet you myself. And I ain't scared. I don't hold back. I don't give chances. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, collective. Let me just... I gotta put somebody in timeout for about 24. I'm sorry, Luke. I had to put you in timeout because you was about to play on my top, baby. Because you don't... I love you, Luke, but I don't owe you nothing for my readings, honey. You don't help me. You only really just come in here and you be talking shit, Luke. You know, and I mean, I'm cool with it, but I'm not gonna sit here and let you distract me from the reading for a long time. Like for a little time, I got you. You got me. But I got a reading to get to, and you do not get 10%, baby. Sorry, you know. But anyway, after this blowout, after this back and forth, it's given that somebody decided it was the end of a situation. Somebody decided to draw the boundary. And it's like right after this boundary was drawn, somebody said, shoot, you know, somebody ain't waste no time. All right, what else here? What else is significant to the lovely collective? Yeah, I'm the type to learn the lesson the first time. And my boy Luke, I love Luke, but he gave me a hard time before in the chat with distracting me. And you know, you did good doing that. Like you successfully distracted me, but I can't do it today. Ace of Swords. So I'm just spitting facts about a specific situation here. And you know, somebody learned the truth, and this is why somebody deaded a situation here. What else? What else is significant here? Temperance and the Sun. Oh, somebody is like somebody want to wait on something. Somebody's like, if I have to wait for, you know, somebody here was looking, I feel like, for an energetic match, right? And somebody realized right off that this energy was exhausting them. You know, somebody probably had to bicker a lot with this person. Mind you, y'all both could have been air signs. You don't have to be, but I'm just saying, we got the Queen. It was the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. They usually represent air signs, okay? So the going back and forth could have just been enough for someone. And then we got the Temperance and the Sun. This person that you separated from, if you have separated, they could be trying to send you energy and messages through song. So keep that in mind as well. But with the Temperance and the Sun, somebody is like, if they gonna wait on anything, somebody's not gonna wait for this connection. Somebody would actually rather wait for something new. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might take a longer time to come in, somebody would rather wait for something that's for them rather than wait around for somebody who is clearly not for them to come around, which is definitely understandable. Like, collective, I definitely get that, honey. What else here for the lovely collective? Page of Pentacles is here. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oh, yeah, somebody's going towards new offers, because the Page of Pentacles does talk about like small money ideas or small money offers. It could also represent maybe like a small gift idea or a small date idea. We got the Queen of Cups out here. You could be finding new ways to treat yourself, maybe in small ways, maybe in larger ways. You could be spending money on you. Okay, you could definitely be in the energy of pouring into yourself. Like I said with the Queen of Cups earlier, the Queen of Cups don't got no problem with self-love. Okay, and you're giving it to yourself is going to end you up with this end result of the Ten of Cups, which is essentially over-fulfillment in the heart department. As long as you're keeping your heart full 24/7, I feel like, as you definitely have been if you're this Queen of Cups, then I feel like, you know, eventually the outside is going to catch up to how you feel on the inside. What's this Queen of Cups here? Strength. That's where somebody's getting their strength from pouring into themselves. That's cute. I love that. I've been trying my best to point to myself too, y'all. Just saying, you know? Trying to get to something stable here on the bottom, okay? Four of Pentacles. All right, what else here is significant to the lovely collective in this message? Okay. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, they came out earlier. Okay. Yeah, Tower on the top. Okay. So, Hanged Man is here talking about a forced wait. And the thing is, with the Temperance and the Hanged Man out here, with the Ace of Swords, with the Death, I feel like somebody has no trouble waiting. The only thing that somebody had trouble with is waiting on this specific person. Somebody don't got trouble. Somebody don't got no trouble waiting on the one the Lord sends, okay, or the one the Most High sends. But somebody do got a problem with waiting on that motherfucker, that specific motherfucker. That what did this person do? You know what? With the Justice on the bottom, I'm about to find out what this person did. Cause I'm confused. Well, I'm not confused. I know there was arguments between this connection. Okay, I know there might have been bickering between this connection. But I don't have anything out here on why this connection even... I don't have nothing out here on why this connection even ended. I just have somebody who was very strong-willed and strong enough to get up and leave it. Okay, after some sort of bickering, blowout kind of energy. Okay, so real quick, like, I'm going to use this other deck to see if I can get any excess info on this reading before I get the advice. And then, yeah... All right, Most High, beautiful angels and ancestors and ascended masters alike, I ask for the information that's missing here. Let's fill it in. I'm ready to fill this in for the collective. Let's see what we're talking about here. What are we talking about? What is it? What is it? Finally, do we have an answer? Page of Swords. They was watching something they had no business. Maybe this person was clubbing. Hold on. Why the Page of Swords or Daughter of Swords? Why is the Page of Swords here for the collective? Let's get this information filled. Another page? Hold on. Daughter of Wands, Daughter of Swords. Okay, so Three of Swords came out after that, y'all. Three of Swords, Daughter of Swords, Daughter of Wands, Ten of Swords on the bottom. Somebody here feels really backstabbed by what somebody decides to watch. Mind you, not everybody is okay with everything, but for like some people, maybe this person watched a lot of like inappropriate things. Because I'm having this heartbreak feeling around what somebody is watching. Maybe somebody likes to watch dancers, or somebody might have been watching and plotting on somebody close to you. This person could have been watching and plotting. This could have things to do with like friends and such. What is this heartbreak energy with this Daughter of Swords and this Daughter of Wands for the collective? Mother of Wands. Somebody very good looking. Maybe somebody couldn't resist somebody here. Yup. Ace of Swords. Again, and I got double Ace of Swords. I got Ace of Swords in the last deck too. And I'm spitting facts. So for somebody, and mind you, this is not for everybody, which I did forget to say, please take what belongs to you and leave the rest, okay? Actually, I think I did say that. But with the Daughter of Swords and the Daughter of Wands, maybe somebody was sending your friends messages. Gracious. And I hate to say it like that, but we got the Mother of Wands out here, which, I mean, this could be you sitting in this heartbreak, okay? But the Ace of Swords came out when I was saying that somebody might be like, somebody might have got heartbroken by somebody that was talking to their friends. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of energy. Watching and plotting on their friends. Watching and plotting certain Instagrams, certain accounts, you know. That kind of energy. What else is significant here? Like, I'm still kind of confused. Like, is that all? Oh, some Temperance. Whereas you're very, oh, for some of y'all, maybe you aren't, if you were with somebody, and this is talking about some sort of romantic connection, right? If you weren't putting out, this person, for some people, like this person could have been looking elsewhere if you weren't putting out. They could have said that they were very patient and they will wait for certain things, but it's like somebody here caught somebody like watching and plotting and or like sending messages to friends and kind of like admiring people that they should outside. Somebody here was admiring people outside of the connection. Okay, that's the best way to put it without it sounding bad. But it seems like somebody here separated from someone because they got heartbroken that somebody was viewing other folks outside of the connection. You know, that kind of energy. Three of Cups on the bottom, including other people in the energy. When it's two people, when it's a two people connection, there shouldn't be three cups unless it's like a celebration or a party. Okay, but it seems as if here with the Daughter of Swords and the Daughter of Wands and then the Ace of Swords confirming when I said that it just seemed like somebody got heartbroken by somebody acting like that they was patient enough to wait on something with you or wait to make this connection serious with you, but they were still like window shopping. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody here was still window shopping, even though they said that they were locked in. Right. Weirdo. Anyway, what else here? What else here for the collective tonight? Oh, and this is what the fights was about. Okay. Okay. Because mind you, I had two decks out, and not only did I get the Ace of Swords in both decks, I got the Five of Swords in both decks. There was nasty things said to one another. Now, it's almost like this person probably threw your morals back in your face. If you're this person who wasn't putting out, you know what I'm saying? Which there's nothing wrong with that, baby. I don't put out either. Like, so like if you're this person who wasn't putting out, all I'm saying is like this person could have thrown that back into your face. Like not only could this person maybe not control their own urges and control their own eyes and where they wander off to and what they consume, okay? But it seems as if when you found out about this thing and maybe you brought it to them and then the fight started happening, somebody was like, oh, you don't put out anyway, you don't give me what I need anyway. But it's like somebody came in knowing that that was the case. All right. And this is why I feel like boundaries is here. And you might be exhausted of having to uphold these boundaries all the time. You might even think about running away from your boundaries, but somebody here is definitely stronger than that. Somebody ran away from the connection instead of running away from their boundaries, which I commend you for that because at the end of the day, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, that's what's going to get you. Standing firm on them boundaries. I don't know if you ever seen Avatar. I've been watching Avatar. And literally, I'm on my second time watching it because, like, I wanted to catch things that I didn't catch before. And I'm talking about The Last Airbender, the cartoon. Okay? But at the end, you know, Aang, they told Aang, like, because he's supposed to take down the Fire Lord, right? Because the Fire Nation was bad news. So he had to take down the Fire Lord, and he didn't want to kill him because he a 12-year-old boy. You know, he don't want to kill the Fire Lord. So he's sitting here meditating, talking to all the avatars before him, and they all like, nigga, I'm sorry, they didn't say that. They all like, hey, you might have to kill this man. You know, when I didn't resort to violence, I got killed. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, and even his crew, is telling him, no, you got to take out the Fire Lord. The Fire Lord's son is like, oh no, you got to take out my dad. How you gonna do it? And Aang is literally like, I don't want to have to do that. You know, mind you, at the same time he's 12, but at the end of the day, Aang never put down his boundaries, and he still was able to take down the Fire Lord without killing him. That was a great plot twist right there. It was pretty sick. So all I'm saying is like you are very strong for having done that because it was very hard for Aang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody telling him you might have to kill this man. But then he just ended up bending his energy from the inside. And in order to do that, he had to have an unbendable spirit, okay, which proved itself very useful in the end because he said he didn't want to have to kill that man and he wasn't going to kill that man. And he stood on that 10 toes down and bent that nigga energy. Like he really did. So it's more powerful to do that and stand on your boundaries than to separate from your boundaries and stand by somebody who ain't shit, you know? Just saying. Okay, I commend you. What else here? I went off on a tangent. I do that. Ace of Cups. That's what's have you ready to receive. That's what's gonna keep you with that open heart, because it might hurt for a moment. Mind you, like I said, three of swords is out here. It's gonna hurt. All right. Or if you're already past this, you know that shit hurt it. That shit hurt it. But at the same time, you still left with your morals intact. And that's what's important. Even if this motherfucker threw it back in your face, you still left with your morals intact. Meanwhile, this motherfucker lied, acting like they was with you in your morals, and then they switched it up at the end. They can't even stand straight on what they got going on. And then on top of that, they lose you in the end. Oh. And then you get what you want. And then you get what you want. I told y'all earlier with the other deck when the Ten of Cups made an appearance on the bottom. Ten of Cups is here. Does it look like all together one thing right now? Maybe not. Okay, but Nine of Cups plus Ace of Cups equals 10 cups, baby. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. All right, and it probably is going to start with the hermit mode. You could be currently in a hermit mode or have surpassed the hermit mode. Either way, the hermit mode is important, right? And it's important because you got to get back into your own energy, okay, without the influence of other energies around you. And I feel like that is the most important part of the hermit mode, okay? You don't want to be sharing everything in the hermit mode either. Me personally, I love the hermit mode. It is one of my favorite tools. Spirituality, bro. We got the Son of Wands. Let me see why the Son of Wands here. Son of Wands essentially talks about somebody who kind of is very passionate, okay, but not really very mature, not really thinking it through. Thank you for that thumbs up. I appreciate you. But the Son of Wands ain't always thinking shit through. I'm not even gonna cap. All right. When it comes to this situation, this could definitely be this energy that I was talking about that cannot control their urges. It's not like they're not passionate, because they're passionate, but they're not always thinking with their brain. Sometimes they thinking with that stick, or sometimes they thinking with that black. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Why does Son of Wands here? Why is it here? Two of Wands just will collaborate with anybody. This is the thing. They just trying to collaborate. And the thing about, they trying to touch wands. If you see what I'm saying, like somebody's just like, because they don't have their brain screwed on tight. Okay, whereas you came out as the Mother of Wands. You know what I'm saying? You can kiss this motherfucker on the forehead. This is a sun. You know what I'm saying? This person is not the one for you. That's all I'm saying. Because whereas they're the sun energy, trying to throw that wand around, trying to just connect with anybody. You see how these wands trying to touch. They trying to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. You over here trying to work on yourself. Or you could be this immature person. Put yourself where you belong in the story. Thank you for that confirmation, Jenny. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat. And then we got the Lovers on the bottom. This could be what somebody would rather have. And to get to this, somebody know that they got to value themselves more. Okay, somebody knows that they can't let people walk all over them anymore. As you can see, this rat is walking all over the cups. Can't appreciate the cups because the rat doesn't, you know, a rat don't got no business with no cup. You know what I'm saying? So this rat can't appreciate the cups. Therefore, this person cannot appreciate you in the way you need to be appreciated. Therefore, that's why the hermit mode, again, like I said, is important. Somebody had to go find their value. Somebody had to go create what it is that they're looking for on the inside of them so that it'll show up on the outside. All right, let me get a couple of more energies, and I am going to get the advice. Love the attitude. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I really do appreciate it. We got the Three of Cups reverse here. Third party energy. Somebody could not really be okay. So somebody here is not partying or nothing like that. Somebody realized to, maybe you were one to party a lot, especially when you were with this other person, which is how somebody could have found out like they was looking at other people or that kind of energy. And somebody, to find more value, they stopped going out. Somebody here stopped going out as much. Okay, stop talking to a lot of people. Maybe you even secluded yourself from your friends at one point, which I definitely get. But that's what I said about the hermit mode. You gotta seclude yourself. You gotta get all the way back to you. And sometimes you gotta be a little selfish to do that. And that's okay. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. That's what selfish motherfuckers like this person are here to teach you. It's okay to be selfish as long as you're doing it the right way. But with the Three of Cups being reversed, it could also speak to that third party energy. that this person was trying to include you on that somebody here just was not going for, okay? All right, what else before I get the advice here? I don't want to talk in no more circles. Nine of Wands, talking about introspection, talking about reviewing before the closing of a cycle because the burden is indeed getting heavier. Selfish is sickness, still there waiting to breathe. What's up, Savina? Jesus was selfless. Satan is selfish. Period. What else here? Eight of Wands. So somebody could be thinking about ways to speed up the ending of this cycle. And for a lot of people, I definitely feel like it was to go into a hermit mode, you know? Still there. Satan is, oh, like me. Hold on, baby. See you in 24. So I had to, I had to quiet that talking. Oh. Oh. Let me tell you, my bad. I didn't mean to time out that first person. Definitely meant to only time out the Savina, whoever the hell that is. Just talking that mess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that. But to the other person, my bad. I will see you at 24. I'm like an old lady. I don't know how to undo that. But just like what's his name at the beginning of this? Baby, I don't mind putting none of y'all in timeout. And when I come back again for the next live and I see you again, baby, I'll put you in timeout again. Cause baby, I know you're gonna come back. But I just don't have time. All right. Now listen, to the other person who I was talking to, I ain't mean to put you in timeout. But I don't know how to undo that. I'm sorry. My bad, like real talk. Even though I'm laughing, I do feel bad because I did not mean to put you in timeout. I only meant to put Savina in timeout. Okay, and Savina, when you get back, girl, in 24 hours, if you come back to stalk my page, I'll be here waiting for you. Oh, I love having my own channel. Anyways, what else? Before I get this advice. You fucking with niggas that thinking they cuter than you? Oh, say you want your psycho, but he on this period too? Okay, so we got the Two of Cups here. Yeah, somebody is wanting to speed up the process of something equal give and take coming to them. So they know it is going to take the ending of this cycle here. High Priestess on the bottom. At this point, I am kind of talking in circles, so it is time for the advice. Let's see what the advice is giving, okay? And then after the advice, we are going to get into the Bard and the Hawk in the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck to see how those energies related to the message here tonight. Yeah. And you do have to remember, let me remind y'all, since Savina did bring up my good friend Jesus. When Jesus was with the disciples, he made sure to tell them, when you go and teach, when you go and preach, and you go into these people's houses, you go there to teach. You go there to inform. And if they don't accept what you are saying, what are you to do? You are to turn the other cheek, shake it off, and go to the next place to preach. So that is why when people say what they want to say on my live, I don't really give a damn, okay? I love the Bible. I also love spirituality. I'm not religious in any way, nor will I start to conform to any other people's religion. I'm not going to start now. In 3 years, I won't do it either. So I was like, that is an example why, I mean, I don't really block people. I could block people from my channel, but it's like, I know you're just upset. Like, I know you just can't fathom, like, me doing what I, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but what I will say is, remember y'all going forward, thank you for the thumbs up, that Jesus told the disciples, when you go preach, You say what you need to say. If they don't accept it, it don't matter. Turn around, shake it off, go to the next. So every time somebody says something that they think is gonna have an effect on me on my platform, you coming to me. And you think I'm gonna take it to heart? Baby, I can't do that. I ain't got time to take it to heart. Jesus didn't say take it to heart. What Jesus said? Shake it off. Go about your business. So I take off your comment. Just like when Luke came up in here earlier talking about I owe him 10% of my readings. I don't know what he owned. I don't owe him 10% of my readings though. All I had to do was quiet him up. Go about your business. You can watch, but watch in silence, honey. Unless you have something of use to say. And that is how y'all need to be conducting your life. Do what you're supposed to be doing, whether other people believe in it or not. Okay? Because I need people to know I'm more scared of the Most High than you. So it's like, if the Most High tell me to do something, you better believe I'm going to do it. Okay? It's not about what y'all say. It's about what the Most High told me to do. So I'm about to do it. And I'm scared of the Most High. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of any religious person or Christian condemning me. I'm scared of the Most High whooping my ass if I don't tell me to do. Yeah. So you best believe you're going to catch me on this channel. I told me I need to be. Mind you, we got another double Ace of Cups. Somebody here needs to remember to keep your heart open. Okay? Keep your heart open because you do have this Star's energy. Okay? Don't close off your heart. The goal is never to close your heart. The goal is never to change your heart. The goal is to gain discernment. Therefore, you can do better when it comes to protecting your heart. Not guarding it, but protecting it. Like, because you don't want to not let people in, but you do want to have discernment about who it is that you are letting in. Okay? What else here? What else? Yo, this is... I can't help but think I'm about to have a lot of fun with this channel. Because, I mean... Sure, I only got a few people in the live at the moment. But, like, come on now. It's fun even when people come in trying to hate on me. Like, I know y'all saw that smile spread across my face. And I can't even help it, man. Anyways, so we got the 8 of Wands here as well again. And then we got the Sun. So, like I said, somebody here is looking for some sort of speed up. Looking for things to pick up the pace. And thank you for those hearts. I appreciate you. But somebody is looking to speed up something, pick up the pace, the process, you know. It could have a lot to do with leading with an open heart and staying away from temptation. That's what tried to pop out just then. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show people. Okay, so we got the Queen of Earth here as well. Girl, you're doing your thing. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate you. Thank you. I still feel bad for that person I accidentally put in timeout. Like, my bad. Like, I'm not good at it. Hold on. Maybe I could put it back. Oh, Jenny. Jenny. I did not mean to put her in timeout. But I did, though. I can't even bring her back. Dang. I can't even bring her back. But the Queen of Pentacles is here. It talks about somebody who is very resourceful, like I did mention earlier. Okay? Somebody who is very down to earth, very prosperous, very good at coming up with ways to make moolah. Moolah. 9 of Air or 9 of Swords, talking about that paranoia aspect, okay? Or freeing yourself from that in this deck. That's what I love about this deck. It doesn't really harp on the negative energies as much as it shows you different ways to see things so that you can see your way out of negative energies, right? Because the 9 of Swords does talking about like having a lot of bogged down memories, not memories, a lot of nasty thoughts, a lot of dark depression, like a dark cloud over your head kind of energy, right? But in the 9 of Air, in this specific deck, it really talks more about even if it's not right, it's okay. When I first was learning this deck, when I saw this card, the first song that came to my mind every time was that one song. I don't know if it's by Mary J. Blige or Mary Mary, but it's like, it's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it. Somebody gonna make it anyway, you know, that kind of energy. All right, can I get 1 or 2 more energies? before I read the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle for tonight. Just one? Two. Okay. And the Eight of Air on the bottom, talking about releasing yourself from a trap. Okay. And I feel like the trap is definitely mental in this specific case. I appreciate all the love tonight, you guys. Oh, this is good. The Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. We got a lot of 8s, a lot of 9s out here, and then we have a 10. So it's giving that somebody here, if there's a cycle to be had, somebody here is nearing the end, or it has already surpassed the ending, okay? But in somebody's future, or quote unquote the end of the cycle here, somebody's new cycle is full of wealth. All right, Ten of Pentacles doesn't talk about just having everything you need. It talks about having everything you want and everything you need and then more. It kind of gives the feeling of, like, y'all know Savina was up in here. Let me just use one of her references since she knows it so well. The Bible. There was this one story where Jesus, he asked them to go ahead and get them 2 pieces of fish and them 5 loaves of bread, and then he broke it up and then dispersed it among all of those 5,000 people. And then after that, they had 12 more baskets of food. After everybody ate and was satisfied, they had 12 more baskets of food, of leftovers. And these men was on the boat freaking out. Look, Jesus went to go pray after that. And then these men, the disciples, was on the boat like, yo, freaking out, like, we got 12 baskets of food and there was 2 fish and 5 bread. What is going on here, right? That's essentially the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's having all you need and more. So that's what somebody got waiting on them in the future after this healing process and closing out this cycle and continuing to pour into themselves and loving themselves and all that. Okay, so now for the end, we are going to circle back to the Bard and the Hawk and read these definitions from the book so we can see how they relate. Okay. Yeah. The Hawk, number 11. Number 11. Y'all. Okay, so we're starting with the Bard, which, y'all, when I listen, I'm gonna try my best to come in here daily at night, y'all. Sometimes it's hard though. I be feeling lazy at the end of the day. I'm not even gonna cap. I tried to force myself into a nap before this, but it didn't happen. So I was like, dang, guess I gotta do it. But I love interacting with y'all. But when these people get back out of timeout, like Jenny and stuff, if y'all join me tomorrow, you know, I look forward to seeing you all or the next day. But I will say this, to the people who do plan to come to the nightly live or to my lives regularly, I may need another moderator or so, because I do have an A1 moderator, Rachel, but she be busy because life be life, and so I might need more than one, so that I don't have to miss people like I did Jenny up in the chat. Like, I completely accidentally clicked her instead of Savina, which, don't ask me why I'm name calling, because they was calling me out. Okay. So freaking, I meant to click Savina and accidentally clicked Jenny, and I need another moderator, so sometime soon. We'll see. With the Bard, number 7. This card represents music, storytelling, and the passing of truths, myths, and legends from generation to generation through the spoken word or song. In ancient Avalon, the traditions and stories of the people were gathered on leaves that served as letters and living alphabet and were tended in vast, long houses. Here, the druids and priestesses came to read and weave the stories of magic and the sacred relationship to the god/goddess and the mystery. Those schooled in the art of music and storytelling were given the task of informing the world and keeping the stories of their culture alive. They were given the name of Bard. When the Bard appears, you are asked to seek answers in your personal history. Go back to your own story and find the threads of patterns in your reality. Trace their length to the present. Hopefully, oh, why am I saying hopefully? That word is not even there. Perhaps you'll be surprised by how much of your past or that your ancestor still weaves its influence in you today. When the bard appears, he asks you to retrieve the stories woven in the past. Perhaps you need to learn about the history of someone or something important to your inquiry. The seeds of your future are always hidden in the future soil of the past. Dang, I can't read. Anyway, y'all, I be missing words and shit. We at men. What's up, we at men? Is that what your name is? Please. Anyway, let's stay focused, okay? The seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past. It is time to dig a little to find the clarity you need. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honor them or change them is to know them. Perhaps it's time to listen to music and allow yourself to be carried into the land of memory and listen for its messages as the strings of your soul are strummed by the hand of the divine. Remember that the bard appears to help you stay in tune with all that is. You are music, and your story is sung in the heavens. Period. Now for number 11, the hawk. And then, you guys, I am. Oh, sorry, y'all. I gotta. Oh, I can't be crossing my legs too long. It made my joints hurt. All right, so let's get the hawk though, and then I'm out y'all here for the night. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate y'all's presence. I even appreciated Luke's presence and Jenny's presence, but you know. Anyway, the hawk. When the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to aid in your quest. Perhaps a telephone call from a friend will help you solve a mystery, or a chance meeting with someone may solve a riddle. You may literally see writing on the wall or overhear a conversation between strangers that reveals your own answer unexpectedly. You will know when it happens. Be open to messages from others and be aware of omens and signs in nature. The world is constantly attempting to communicate with us, but we human beings have forgotten how to listen. So remember who you are, an intrinsic part of the great mystery of life. Listen and learn. This is the gift of the hawk as he soars into your life from Avalon's skies. Wait, Brittany, was you here the whole time, girl? When I had to, you know. And I don't even be wanting to do that, but for anybody who's just meeting me, y'all should know this. I am a certified instigator. And the thing about me is I'll instigate situations with myself as well. So it's like, anybody ever feel like you getting one up on me, just know I'm probably still talking to you for the plot. Like when my boy Luke, who I love so much, come through here, I know he's gonna say some shit that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna try me in some way. But I still say something to him. I still go back and forth with him. And I'm like, hey now, don't cut up, because you know I'll cut you off. Like, you know I will. Because he done been in timeout before. Okay? But I still give him a chance. Because everybody can change, y'all. Everybody can change. Okay? So give people the chance to change. He probably ain't gonna change, but I still will allow him to come up in here and start some shit. Just because I'm here for the plot. Like, baby, I'm here for the plot. All that being said, thank you so much for joining me. I have been Tanae. You gonna try to be here, Brittany? I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to show up more for y'all on here. The thing is, I never know what time to do it. Sometimes I do it day. Most times I like to do it at night. Okay, one time or two times I did it at 2 a.m. But I don't really like that. But I do it because that's the time I wake up sometimes. Right, life is lifing. Okay, And especially Mercury retrograde is on the way or either already here. Thank you for that thumbs up. Mercury retrograde is on the way or already here. So, you know, things are to be expected to happen, right? But, you know, we definitely will proceed at the end of the day. I appreciate you for getting with me in the chat, Brittany. It's good to speak to you. Okay, for we admin, it was good to speak to you. Jenny, I am so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry that I cut you out of the chat. I did not mean to do that. We all know it was for Savina. It was not for it was not for it was not for Jenny. It was for Savina. Savina, when I see you up in here again, I hope you talk to me right. Cause Daddy don't play about his channel. And I'm Daddy. Sorry, y'all. I'm a clown. I gotta get off this live. I be playing too much. Anyways, yeah, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for trusting me with y'all's energy. Thank y'all for allowing me to read for y'all. And for anybody watching this back and making it all the way to the end, it was the High Priestess that fell out. Anybody watching this back and made it all the way to the end, I greatly appreciate you. And go ahead and thumbs it up if anything resonated, or comment what resonates if you want to spread love to me. If you don't, that's okay, because you don't gotta love everybody. Okay, have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bet. Thank you so much. Have a good night yourself, Brittany. I enjoyed ya. And yeah, to everybody watching it back, you know, peace out. If you fucking my vibe, throw me a subscribe. Don't play on my top, don't play on my time. And until next reading, time for me to move. Peace.